as you can see, we left off at Mount Moon and we are just about to go in. Let's take a look at our squad and see what we got. Alright, I see we left ourselves a little empty space. I assume that's so we can catch something in here. Lord knows I need somebody to help my team. We definitely don't have very many Pokemon on our team here, but we're gonna change that pretty soon. I feel like that's part of the fun though. Building up the team and not knowing how long you're going to survive with it. Taking on every adventure with a little shroud of mystery is probably what is my favorite part of the game. Or at least the reason I like to go back to it anyway. Now, if I remember correctly, we were at the first ladder, but we're gonna see what's going on in the back of the cave here, because we don't want to leave any areas unexplored. And Lord knows there's enough of those Pokeball items spread around. I do have my coffee here in my little mini thermos. Recently had my tooth removed. Not a fun experience if you've ever gone through that, but I have had some troubles talking and eating and drinking normally since. But it'll be back to normal again soon. This would be the perfect time to catch a Zubat if we actually wanted to do such a thing. But we're not. Alright. Okay. Sorry, I just gotta make sure my stuff is all in order here. A lot of Zubats going on already. I mean, like, there's a friggin' flock of Zubats just chasing me around this cave. A flock of Zubats. That's just giving me, like, 80s Kanto flock of seagulls vibes, like 1986 in the Kanto region with flock of Zubats. Hairstyles inspired by random Zubats. Golbats excluded. Alright. So, as we can see, Kirby is growing, which is good. That's kind of the whole point of him being up in front. Lord, I would kill for an EXP share right now. That would be awesome. See, that's one of those little items, and Lord knows whenever you're gonna find one of those. It's been so long that I played this game, I can't really remember, but I thought about getting a little strategy guide to go along with it and reading it in my downtime. But as I said before, I kind of enjoy the mystery of it. I also have seen some videos recently on
ways to start the game with a legendary Pokemon, and it's pretty extensive. I mean, a lot of steps and walking through walls, and I remember having that glitched Pokemon back in the day, and it was a really risky thing. Your game could be totally destroyed, and I don't know if that's still carried over into the emulator, or if any of that stuff is even possible in the emulator, but I think we're just gonna stick to straight play, no strategy guide. I mean, I'll take suggestions if anybody has any, or requests. If you want me to do a certain mission or something like that, that would be kind of cool. But other than that, we're just gonna randomly explore Kanto the way that we probably should have. This this Geodude is really giving me a little hard time here. I'm gonna have to go heal up. I can't be walking through this cave with a half-dead Charmeleon. Maybe Pidgeot fare a little better. Is it with these Geodudes in this cave? These things are friggin'... Oh my goodness. So that's been happening a lot. Our downstairs neighbor does not know how to use a smoke detector. And no, I'm not going down to show them. It goes off all the time. Plenty of adults living in there. You would think one of them would figure it out, but oh my goodness, it's about time. Alright. I think we're just gonna try to do some status damage on it before we swap out, because I don't know that I'm gonna be able to do much damage with the Pidgey. Oh, now we got a plane flying over. Today is just a loud day, it seems. But I do live in the city, so it's kind of difficult to exclude the background noise. I can only do so much. Maybe bring down some of its defense, make it a little easier to damage here. That would be super embarrassing to lose to this random just sitting in the cave after I just beat Brock's Onyx with a way smaller team, way worse team. Yeah, that's not bad. He's not really doing much damage either. I should be able to pull this off. Alright, you're almost dead, you little rock snake. There we go. Get
350. Alright, my man, you carrying some cash. 350. You gotta love the hot beverages early in the morning.
Especially this time of year when the temperature starts to come down. Sometimes I don't even need the caffeine. It's just about having something hot to drink first thing in the morning. Alright, let's go get a little healed up because we just got beat up by that hiker. I guess we didn't really get beat up, but the Pokemon definitely took some damage, and I'm not going to proceed through the cave with a beat up team, so let's go see Miss Random over here. Mrs. Not Nurse Joy. You are not Nurse Joy. It's so funny, those little things that you notice, and I don't remember if she was ever in the game, to be honest, but I do remember that she was in every episode pretty much of the show, and I recently started watching the show all over again. Indigo League from episode 1. I find it amusing to hold my daughter and watch Pokemon episodes and tell her mother that she's never going to escape my love for Pokemon now. I've infected the entire house. All the kids. I love it though. They all have their own little favorites. Oh my goodness, really? This is crazy. It went off earlier for like 20 minutes, and I had to wait to even record because I didn't know how long they were just gonna let it go. The landlord really just needs to replace the dang things anyway. And it's not even the ones in the house, it's the ones in the hallway, like, man. Lazy. But anyway, we're gonna catch this Geodude because I'm tired of getting beat up by Geodudes. Nice. Found in fields and mountains, mistaking them for boulders, people often step or trip on them. What a lovely biography they gave to Geodude. No wonder why he's so pissed off. They basically just told the guy he's a frickin' paperweight. Let's go get him healed up too. Yeah, EXP share would be super awesome right now. I'm pretty sure you get that for, oh, I could use this too, but I don't really know that I even want it. Do I? Yeah. Nah. Let's just burn it up and we'll just... I kind of want to catch it, but I honestly don't have enough Pokeballs to just be spending, and we don't have any more room, so... Let's go heal up our
try to rescue their friend. He doesn't want to come back with you. He's happy here. Alright. I wonder how long I'm gonna be leveling up this Pidgey before we get another move. It has done us some justice though, so as much as I like to brush the Pidgey aside, we've kind of relied on him a little bit. And it's good to be able to save our Charmeleon in case we actually have some kind of struggle battling somebody. Only thing is if we're going into a water gym next, which I think we are, having a rock type and a fire type isn't really gonna help us out very much, but at least it gives us a little more to add to the arsenal, I suppose. Man, I feel like I'm gonna have to start running from a lot more of these, because if not, you guys are just gonna be watching me sit here and smack up Geodudes. Alright, what do we got in here? Oh, immediately. Oh, nice, okay. First Team Rocket battle. We, Team Rocket, are Pokemon gangsters. Yeah, I don't know that you can actually say that. I don't know that Pokemon and gangster go next to each other. We're gonna swap out for the Pidgey here. That's actually a really good picture of Sandshrew, especially for the time.
It looks pretty detailed for such a old bit animation.
Oh boy. Wow, that Sandshrew is really pissed off right now. We're gonna have to swap out freaking Pidgey. Just got smacked up by that freaking thing. It's kind of cute just sitting there though, and it's just freaking throwing sand all over everybody. But I mean, I get it. Sandshrew. You get about. Oh. You just had to get that one more attack in there, didn't you? Alright, what do we think he's got next? Level 20, okay. Do I get a new move yet? Nope. Okay. And we're going to swap out again. We gotta make sure to give Kirby all this experience. These are good battles right here. Burn up that swamp rat. Make a stew out of that swamp rat. I mean, I make a mean swamp rat stew. Not to toot my own horn or anything. And of course a Zubat. What would the team be without a Zubat? Oh nice, he gets a burn finally. How convenient at the end of the battle. I hate confusion, it's super annoying too. I know I said that about sleep, but I blew it. Yeah, you did.
there's this little Paris again following us around the cave. I mean, it wouldn't be awful to have a Paris. The good thing about the Paris is that they can do a good amount of status ailment damage between poison and sleep. They can be quite annoying, even if I just use it as a step-by-step type of Pokemon. And what I mean by that is when I look at a battle and I think I have multiple Pokemon I plan on using step by step throughout this, it's a process of swapping in and out and using certain Pokemon to achieve certain goals before bringing out the end Pokemon to close the battle. But Paris would be a good status ailment Pokemon in order to affect the status of the Pokemon. Kind of like how we did with the Pidgey and lowering all that accuracy before we put in the Charmeleon, so that when we swapped it out, there's a good chance that we might not even pay the cost of getting hit for free. Status ailments are a pretty tough strategy item. You gotta kind of work around the fact that you're gonna take damage in between. It's definitely more for the strategist than the brute. Most people are just out to find the most damage they can do as quickly as possible, and you kind of back yourself into a corner style-wise. And like one of my idols said, Bruce Lee always said he did not believe in style. You need to let your tactics come from the infinite variety of circumstances that may arise. Again, like Bruce Lee said, be water. Formless, shapeless. I wonder where this ladder leads to next. This is ladder number 2. I don't know. Okay. Another rocket battle. I'm all for it. Let's see what you got. We're pulling a job here. Get lost, kid. Pulling a job. And what's with the whips? Who the hell brings a whip into the cave? What? I don't. That's funny stuff, but. Alright, let's see if we can handle this a little quicker than the last one. We definitely need this Pidgey to evolve pretty soon. I think it's 16. I think if we can get it to level up again, it'll evolve, but I'm not entirely sure. It could be like 23 or something. Nice. That's great. Perfect amount of experience. Alright, here comes the snake. Make sure Kirby gets its chance, and then swap out. Wrap, okay. Nice miss. Ooh, and you're burned. Okay.
also feel like when you use a repel, as soon as it's done, you encounter even more Pokemon. Same with running away. Like, if you run away oh, I could use this. But I guess I already, no. Yeah, if you run, I feel like 2 steps later, that same Pokemon is right there waiting to fight you anyway, trying to force you to buy those repels.